Alright guys, welcome back to another reaction video. My name is Stella.
And I'm Haley.
And today we are going to be reacting to The Last of Us Episode 2. It doesn't have a name. That's really strange, because the first episode did have a name, but this one does not. As you guys have noticed, I'm back. I'm here. I wasn't here last week. We had some chaos. My life has just been constant chaos.
Oh no.
But I am back, and I am here for good. And ready to get into this and fully caught up. I went and I watched the first episode on my own. I cried my eyes out. I got jump scared. I hated it. For some background,
no.
I know nothing about this video game. I played maybe the first 30 minutes up until the point up until I guess where we meet Tess is about to where I played. So this is going to be brand new for me, and I'm really excited to get into episode 2. I loved episode 1. Haley, I'm assuming you did as well. It was so good.
It was so good.
So please go check that out. And as always, thank you so much for joining us and watching. And if you're new, hopefully you decide to stick around because we would love to have you. And with all that out of the way, I think let's just get into episode 2.
No, I'm not sick.
I'm so excited.
I know. Oh, that's such a good episode ending. I don't know, Haley, if you know this. Does the video game actually take place in 2023? Because
no.
That's like, okay.
I don't think so.
Changed it around
I think it
for
takes
this
place in
release
like
date.
2030 or something.
Okay. So they've changed it around just to make it a little more exciting for us watching it.
Tadi juga sudah mau selesai. Apakah saya ada berbuat suatu kesalahan?
Tidak. Tentu saja tidak. Profesor Mythology.
Yep.
She's a
That's
professor.
why.
That makes sense.
We gotta get the mushroom lady.
Get the mushroom lady.
Kami butuh bantuan Bu Ratna untuk meneliti spesimen yang telah kami persiapkan.
Cordyceps tidak bisa bertahan pada manusia.
This mushroom, this fungus that they're talking about, it's real.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
It's like in ants. Has not crossed the species barrier yet, but... Oh.
That's like a human bite
A
mark.
human bite. I thought this was going to be like patient zero, but apparently not.
That was what I was thinking.
Apa ini gigitan manusia?
Do you have the human that did the biting?
I know, seriously.
Oh.
Oh, and they're still moving. Oh my gosh.
Oh, buddy.
Ooh, hate that.
Jadi kapan ini terjadinya, Pak?
Kurang lebih 30 jam yang lalu.
She bit 3 of them?
Siapa yang menggigit perempuan itu, Pak?
Yes, that is what we need to know.
14 orang hilang.
14?
Girl, same.
What?
She sits back like, what? Wah?
Ibu Ratna, kami membawa Ibu Ratna kemari untuk membantu kami untuk mencegah penyebaran.
Tidak ada obat. Dan tidak ada vaksin.
Yeah, can you even vaccinate against fungus? Like, is that a thing?
Pardon?
They're gonna have to like bomb the city to keep it from spreading.
Bom seluruh kota. Dan seluruh orang yang ada di dalamnya.
That's awful.
Apa ada yang bisa antar saya pulang? Saya hanya ingin bersama dengan keluarga.
She's gonna stay in the city?
Oh, dang. Okay.
I don't think any of that is in the game.
I think it seems like, and again, this is, correct me if I'm wrong, it seems like a lot of the science stuff has been really like embellished and added to and elaborated on for the sake, and I think that's fantastic from a storytelling perspective.
Morning. Getting any worse, is it?
Guys, the lady said she was really important.
What was Marlene doing with an infected kid?
I'm not infected. They'd make me count to 10 and hold out my hand and then keep it steady. But you know, I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a fucking monster.
Ouch.
Maybe a hairline. It'll heal fast.
She made it through the fucking night.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna happen sooner or later. You need to stop talking about this kid like she's got some kind of life in front of her.
That's like a
That
whole
looks like a
sandwich.
really
What?
good sandwich too.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Or until they get it from smugglers.
That looks amazing.
I was gonna say I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, same.
Why are you so important to Marlene?
Girl,
Don't lie to me.
Use your brains
can't
for
tell.
a moment.
I know.
Take me back, you don't get your battery.
You heard that? Then you must have heard that he wants to shoot you. Joel and I aren't good people. We're doing this for us.
Told me not to tell anybody, and I'm telling the first people that there's a Firefly base camp somewhere out west.
Vaccines, miracle cures. None of it works. Ever.
Fuck you, man. I didn't ask for this.
You and me both. This isn't gonna end well, Tess. If she so much as twitches.
Girl, don't do that. I'm like really excited for them to run into some more infected people.
You know what? Speak for yourself. I want them to have smooth sailing. I hope nothing
Well,
happens.
of course that would be nice, but you know, since we're going off, might as well get some drama.
And I may not know a lot about this series, but I know the ones in this are
Pretty spooky.
top tier zombies.
Yep.
S tier.
We should get moving.
Oh my gosh, I love Pedro Pascal.
They hit most of the big cities like this. They had to slow the spread somehow.
And that's why they have one in Boston. Okay, makes sense.
So the State House is across there. It's about a 10-minute walk if you could go straight.
The set design is so... Because imagine you're tasked with create a landscape that looks like it hasn't been touched for 20 years. That's insane.
You know the old mall in the QZ?
The one that's sealed off and boarded up and no one's supposed to go in, ever? That one?
Didn't think there was gonna be anything in there, and then one just came at me out of nowhere. Thought I got away, but
How old are you?
14.
Wow.
It must be like so weird for them to like have lived through everything, and then there's all these kids being
Yeah.
born who like did not.
That is kind of funny to think about a little bit.
Nobody's
Just
gonna be
like the
coming at-
idea of being born during this is strange.
Boyfriend.
I'm an orphan, and no. So there aren't super infected that explode fungus spores on you?
Shit, I hope.
Oh, there definitely
There
are.
definitely will be, yeah.
The heads that stay in the dark.
There
like bats?
definitely will be now that you said it.
Yeah. Everyone you name off is gonna be in the show.
You're
What was that?
Let's keep moving.
duckies.
They're thriving! Oh my goodness. Oh. It's a little frog playing
Gosh,
the piano.
the set is incredible.
Oh my gosh, that's so scary. I feel like anything could just come up from the
That-
water at any moment.
Well, I don't know how to swim.
Seriously?
Do you think we have pools in the QC?
No, smart ass.
And the water's so green.
I know you can't see anything.
This is so gross. Ding ding! Yes, sir, I would like your finest sweet, please. Yes, ma'am, right away, ma'am.
You're a weird kid.
You're a weird kid.
Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know much about this, but is there any other way for this fungus to spread besides being bitten? If we're-
It's different from the video games, because it's like spores, I think, in the game.
Uh-huh.
But they changed it because if you have spores, you take one breath and then you die. So
Maybe that one?
You good up there?
Yeah. It's a bit of a mess, so I'm gonna need a few minutes.
Time for some good old-fashioned bonding.
I know.
Or not.
They're just gonna sit in silence.
Where'd you learn to do that?
The circus.
Texas?
What about Tess?
Detroit? It's in Michigan.
I go to school. I know where Detroit is. You
Pass.
how'd you end up in Boston?
Pass.
No, this is all the stuff I want to know, man.
Spill the tea, Joel.
How long do infected live?
Oh, I thought you went to school.
It's really
Well, some last about a month or two. But there's others been walking around about 20 years.
Was it hard? Like knowing they were people?
Asking the questions that count, Ellie.
What about that guy last night?
Put the gun down, Joe.
The chairs are still like so bright green. It like feels wrong.
I know, and like the unbroken glass, it's just a little unsettling.
That's a lot of infected people.
The last time we were here, they were still deep inside the buildings. Then I guess enough people came through looking for the QZ.
Oh,
You step on a patch of cordyceps in one place, and you can wake a dozen infected from somewhere else.
That's fun.
You are, now they come. You're not immune from being ripped apart.
What do we do then? Short way?
I don't feel like I'm gonna love this one though.
No, probably not.
Then I guess it's fine.
I used to take it all the time.
Okay.
It was fine.
Awesome.
He just
Just
grabbed
touching it.
Is it dead?
Maybe?
Yeah, it's like crusty and yeah.
Could mean they're all finally dead in there.
It could mean that.
Marlene packing one of these or just sandwiches?
Yeah.
If we come up against anything, you get behind us and you stay there, okay?
Yes. I have a spare hand.
Yeah.
It's so interesting how the fungus grows and it looks like a painting of a lovely tree. But it's actually something terrible.
You know what this is making me think? I bet there is a mushroom phobia out there. Like mycophobia or something. There probably is, and I bet this is a terrible TV show.
They're probably not
going
gonna watch this show. Be careful.
Oh shit.
That's like pretty recent.
What the fuck did that?
Yeah, that doesn't look like mindless zombie. He looks kind of like slashed up.
Maybe he was attacked outside. He crawled through the doors. The door was open.
I've been attacked by one and it wasn't like that.
Why am I holding my breath?
I think I would be like concerned about the structural like integrity of all of these buildings.
For sure.
Oh, dude. Oh my gosh.
What did you say? You just said it. You called it.
The building is falling down around them. Oh, it's clicking! Oh my gosh. Ellie, please be careful. Oh my gosh!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, buddy! Oh, Nelly! Okay.
This is so wild. No, not Joel. Leave him alone.
They're not as bad when you get like a good look at them.
That's a very interesting shot.
Is he gonna fire?
Or is
like,
he just
blanks?
reloading?
Oh.
They almost look like aliens. I feel like
Yeah,
with
they
like the shape of the
really
head
do.
and everything.
This is not gonna go well.
Oh man. Oh gosh.
Oh, buddy.
How many like shots can it take? Because I feel like
I guess a lot.
maybe you have to like
Double tap, baby.
go for the head.
Yeah, I know. But he's got no bullets. Oh.
Just has an axe in his head. Is all the gunshots gonna like attract more though?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know enough about this world to feel confident in any prediction.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here.
Over there?
Yeah, I know, looks scary.
That was scary. This is wood.
That would scare me.
Just wait there. Give us a minute. There's probably more ahead.
So we'll deal with it then.
What about the kid? Maybe the first bite didn't take. But what about the second?
Why don't you just take the good news? Just go and watch her.
I don't know. After 20 years, I feel like I would give up on winning too.
Yeah, but it's nice to have hope.
Is it everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out.
Come on, let's get there before it's dark.
Oh, his watch. I was ready for like a dead body to fall
Oh, they
out.
are so dead.
There's so much blood.
So much blood and like blood in the shape of like gunshots. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. A lot of gunshots.
Gosh, what the heck?
Wait, so then was this okay.
What was the reason? Wait, hold on.
Was this like the military? The feds
maybe? I don't remember.
They went inside.
Tess.
Come on!
Tess!
Guys. Is it a trap? Question mark?
I mean, there's gotta be a fucking radio or something, right?
Who killed them? Fedra?
That's
was
what
close.
it is. Fedra.
That was pretty
Yeah.
close. Febidabibba.
The healthy ones fought the sick ones. Everyone lost. Tess, what are you doing?
I mean, one of them's gotta have a map on them, right? Joel, can you help me?
No!
But what are you gonna do? Just like leave her there?
Yeah, like,
Home!
like what do you do?
I'm staying. Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
Show me.
What?
What?
You're kidding.
Oh my gosh, what? And she didn't tell? Like, she didn't tell him.
No. How long does she have? Honey, that is so dangerous that she
Dude.
Take your bandage off.
Because then Ellie's isn't growing, I bet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing is happening.
Joel. This is real. Joel, she's fucking real. I need you to get her.
Oh,
to
she's
those
shaking.
things. They'll take her off your hands. They'll handle it from here.
How long does she have?
I don't think very long.
I never ask you for anything, not to feel the way I felt, not to will you shut the fuck up. This is your chance. You keep her alive, and you set everything right. Please say yes, Joel. Please.
Oh, fuck!
fungus is alive.
What? Huh? Oh. Right.
Oh, it's waking up everybody.
That thing we established earlier in the episode. That thing we set up perfectly for this moment. Ah. Lock the doors?
How many?
All of them. Maybe a minute.
You gotta go. Oh no. Y'all better run?
Say who you can say.
No! We're not leaving her!
You have to.
You have to. She's literally infected. It's not even like a I'm gonna stay behind to blow everything up. It's like she's gonna die anyway.
I don't want to watch this. Just get down on the ground. Just let the spark
I know,
do it.
and let the spark, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ugh. Oh my gosh. Yikes. Oh, that's
really
the
thought-
end. Oh my goodness.
I really thought she was gonna be around longer. You probably knew, didn't you, that she was done for, and that's
I didn't remember how. I remembered that Tess was gonna die, but I didn't remember how at all.
That was so soon though, bro. Yeah. You know, you guys can tell me if in the comments. Like, hopefully, my fresh reaction is interesting to watch. But also, I can never play the game after this. I'm not gonna go through this emotional distress 2 times.
Oh man.
I'm almost glad they didn't give us all the info about how long Joel had known her and how they had met and what they'd been through together, because I know that would have made it so much more painful. But
yeah.
dang, that was a tough, because that's just what's gotta happen. You know, there was no choice. There was no way around it.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Well, I guess it makes sense that she would like, okay, we're gonna hand off Ellie, and then she'll stay because she knows she's infected. But like, I don't know what the timeline is. Like, we haven't really seen. Trust. And I'm like, girl, you're counting on being totally okay until you get there and hand it over. Like,
within a day, right? Is what I think they've said. So we're working under the assumption that she was bitten by one of the clicker boys
in the museum. Yeah, I think
so. That can't have been more than a few. However, the rules are pretty flexible with these guys, from what I can tell. Like, I'm no pro, but some of them die in a month, and some of them are around for 20 years. Like, I don't know how much we can trust they follow any of the rules that we've set out for them. So, I do think the fact that she stayed with him for so long is tough. But to be fair, maybe that was just, you know, she just needed that. I don't know. I guess it must have been a very difficult show to write, because you got to figure out early on who you're writing the show for. Are you writing it for the people who have seen or have played and love the video games and know everything about the world? Or are you writing it for the dummies like me? Sorry. The idiots. The weirdos.
Stella, no!
The people who don't know anything about this world, right? So, for me, coming into it, I am like, they're giving me so little. I don't know anything, which is stressful. but also makes it very hard, I think, to put myself in the shoes of the characters, because I'm like, I want to put myself in Joel's shoes, but I also can't because he already knows everything that's going on, so I'm even less prepared than he is. So I don't know, it's interesting.
Yeah, it is. I don't remember all that much from the video game. I remember some like big plot things, but all these like smaller details, gone. Not a clue.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're 2 episodes in. I think it's gonna be like 10 episodes or something.
Yeah,
like
8 or
that?
10 is the usual.
So like we're 20% done with the show, and it's interesting that we don't know more at this point.
But to be fair, I'm sure, the game it's immersive, so they don't need to worry as much about giving you all the information, because a lot of the entertainment in a video game is that you're playing it. I don't want to spend the whole discussion talking about the differences, obviously, between this and however, I think that's a fair point to make, is that we're naturally, in a TV show, we're naturally looking for answers really actively, because that's all we've got to progress the story. So, I don't know. I don't mind it. I think it's given us some really good time for character moments. And I feel like that's going to be what makes or breaks it, is if the characters are strong and their connections are strong. Is going to be kind of what defines whether this succeeds or fails as an adaptation.
Yeah, that's true. Because I feel like, now it's just Joel and Ellie, and their relationship is absolutely going to carry the show.
Yeah. And we need to buy it. And, so far I do. But I'd be an idiot to assume that there's not a lot more left in store. And I'm so scared.
I'm so excited.
Because what we've seen has already been so awful and so traumatic. But
I really liked this episode because we got to see so much more of like the outside world. Because honestly, the first episode, I'm not here to stay to watch the Quarantine Zone. I'm really not. I'm here to watch them fight the infected in a museum. So I really liked this episode. I'm really excited.
And the other thing I did like about this, at least with, that as a death scene, was how understated it was. And they don't have to do that. They could go nuts. They could play sad, dramatic music. They could have dramatic camera angles and they could show it far too much. And they did the opposite. They said, we're going to give you just a tiny bit. We see her light it, and then we pull back. And there's no music. It's not crazy loud. It's just what it is. The building's exploded, and you know what happens, and you just have to sit in the silence of what just happened. And I think that's very... It may not be dramatic, but it is depressing.
Yeah, I feel like it's also because they've been living in this world for 20 years, it's a kind of a reflection of death is just something that happens, and it's not necessarily the most dramatic all the time. It's just something that happens. It's sad, and you just have to keep going.
Yeah, and just get away from it more than anything. Yeah,
it was really sad though.
Now we're off to the west. We didn't get a map, did we? We're just kind of off.
Which just west.
Just west, whichever west. We'll figure it out, and if anything happens, I can't even say that. I was like, if anything happens, I'm gonna riot, but stuff's gonna happen. So I guess we will see you guys next week. As always, the full-length reaction will be up on our Patreon. Thank you so much for joining us and watching with us. And if you're new, hopefully you enjoyed the reaction. Hopefully you decide to stick around. And if you do, we will see you guys all in the next reaction.